This is the WJTS News. In the news tonight, Dubois County new COVID case, Indiana COVID-19 update, Jasper police need your help. Also, Kirk Uxel will be in with sports. All this and more coming up on WJTS TV News. Good evening. I'm Jenna Schaffer with the news. Dubois County Health Department has confirmed the 17th positive case of COVID-19 in Dubois County. In a press release, the Dubois County Health Department stated that they are working closely with ISDH and local officials to ensure that contacts of the patient are identified and monitored. Anyone who may have had a risk of exposure has been notified about potential exposures so that appropriate infection control procedures can be followed. The patient is in isolation. No additional information about the patient will be released due to privacy laws. Dubois County Health Department investigation team, consisting of public health nurses, is continuing to touch base with Dubois County residents that have tested positive, even after the isolation period has ended. This is not required by the state, but Dubois County Health Department stated that health and well-being of the community continues to be a priority during this pandemic. Dubois County Health Department has conducted a review of the previous 16 cases and can report that currently 75% of these cases are out of isolation and have self-reported as feeling well. Dubois County Health Department wants to remind residents that the novel coronavirus does not pause for the weekends, and therefore, it's not okay to stop practicing social distancing during this time. Indiana's COVID-19 numbers have been updated. As of Thursday morning, the Indiana State Department of Health is reporting 706 deaths, 13,039 positive cases, and 72,040 individuals have been tested for the virus. Here are the numbers for our viewing area. Dubois with 17 cases, Pike with 1, Spencer has 5, Perry with 11, Martin has 6, Davies has 38 cases and 7 deaths, Orange with 39 cases and 4 deaths, Knox has 18 cases, Crawford has 14, Posey with 8, Lawrence with 91 cases and 9 deaths, Gibson has 6 cases, Warwick has 77 cases and 9 deaths, and Vanderburgh has 104 cases and 1 death. To see a map of cases by county, head to in.gov/ISDH. During these uncertain times, staff and offenders at Branchville Correctional Facility in Perry County are working together to flatten the curve and exposure to COVID-19 for all offenders and staff. In the last 2 weeks, the Purposeful Living Unit Serve, or PLUS, program has changed its focus from making quilts to making face masks. Donations of material, elastic, hair ties, and sewing machines are being used to make masks for each offender housed at Branchville, as well as all employees. The donations have come in from community members, religious groups, and staff. The masks are to be worn at all times by staff as well as offenders. Over 2,000 masks produced are just one way the facility is doing its part to flatten the curve. Daily medical services screens staff and offenders for fevers. Staff are having temperatures taken every day prior to entering the facility, and anyone who has a fever over 100 degrees or higher is sent home. Those sent home cannot return to work until they meet the Center for Disease Control requirements to return to work. Offenders who are screened and have a fever of 100 degrees are quarantined for up to 14 days for monitoring. Positive cases are isolated in a different area, pending recovery from the virus. Each unit is being staffed by the same custody officers to reduce exposure risk. The facility proactively took steps to social distance by offering no cross-programming, temporarily canceling face-to-face visits, and canceling all volunteer programs. Offenders and staff have been tapped to clean continuously, practice social distancing during any movement. Sanitizer has been deployed in all areas and is available to all offenders and staff. The correctional facility is also continuing to help offenders engage through Bible studies, lesson plans, Skype, and over-the-phone job interviews for offenders in pre-release, as well as other projects. Jasper police are asking the public's assistance in solving a hit-and-run accident. Jasper police say that just before 4 p.m. Thursday, a woman driving a white Jeep ran over a street sign and a stop sign at the intersection of Jackson Street and River Center Landing before driving away. Witnesses say that the passenger was also a woman. Pictures of the vehicle can be found on our website at WJTS.tv. If you can identify either subject, you are asked to contact Jasper Police at 812-482-2255 or via the anonymous tip line at 812-481-COPS. DuBois County is in the top 40 of United States counties participated in the 2020 U.S. Census. Currently, DuBois County has a 66.1% response rate and is tied as the 34th highest county response rate in the nation. But it also means 1 out of every 3 DuBois County residents have yet to report in before census workers need to visit your home in person for door-to-door surveys. Kenneth Eck with Purdue Extension DuBois County wants DuBois County residents to remember that data collected not only sets representation in Washington, D.C., it also determines the federal funding allotted to counties for schools, roads, public works, emergency, rescue, and medical services, and much more. Population numbers are also frequently used by businesses to decide where to build factories, offices, and stores. Current response rates for DuBois County include Birdseye's response rate at 55%, Ferdinand's at 62.9%, Holland's at 55.2%, Huntingburg's at 54.9%, Jasper at 66.6%. For township response rate, visit our website, WJTS.tv. Festivals are being canceled due to COVID-19. The latest festival to make that decision is the Loogootee Summerfest. Loogootee Mayor Noel Hardy announced on Friday the 2020 fest scheduled for June 13th through the 15th has been canceled. Here's what Mayor Noel Hardy had to say.
It's a terrible situation to be in, but when I contacted Andrew Forrester, anyway, when I spoke with him, who is our liaison with the governor's office, that he really obviously couldn't say either way at this point, but he did say they're advising communities at this point not to spend money on municipal pools or on festivals in June unless they have to. So when you kind of read between the lines, you get the picture. So anyway, we'll see. We do have some resources. We may be able to do something this fall, but the way that it looks now, it'll probably be next June. And right now we need to be focused in on our, if we are able to do things in July or whatever, we need to be focused in on our graduating class.
Toyota is planning to restart production in a few weeks. The company says they will gradually resume operations the week of May 4th while abiding by federal health and safety guidelines. The company has also implemented new protocols at all North American manufacturing plants to help mitigate the spread of COVID-19. To read their full statement, head to our website at WJTS.tv. The unemployment insurance claim appeals review process is now a bit faster. Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb signed an executive order to speed up the process on Thursday afternoon. This new order gives the Department of Workforce Development the authority to hire additional staff to review these appeals. It also waives paperwork requirements to help businesses apply for federal assistance under programs such as the Paycheck Protection Program, or the PPP, and Economic Injury Disaster Loans, or the EIDL, and temporarily waives requirements for documents connected to certain alcohol permits. It also extends the business personal property tax deadlines to June 15th. U.S. Senator Mike Braun was recently honored with an award for his conservation practices. The Nature Conservancy honored Senator Braun with its Conservation Leadership Award on Tuesday, April 21st. Conservancy staff and trustees presented the award to Senator Braun via a virtual meeting. The Nature Conservancy gives the awards to just a handful of champions throughout the nation annually. This year, only 9 awards were presented. The Nature Conservancy Indiana Chapter Board of Trustees Chair Will Ditzler stated that they honored Braun for his long-standing conservation practices on the forest and agricultural land he owns, for his cooperative interaction with the Nature Conservancy, and for his decision to co-found the Senate Climate Solutions Caucus. Now we'll take a look at your weather forecast when we come back right here on 18 WJTS.